following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Embiid. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Harden in at the two guard.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And LeBron James, the most accomplished and influential player of his era. It almost goes without saying that he's a fixture in the All-Star game.
A multiple MVP of the All-Star game with his explosive dunking ability. I put his All-Star highlight reel up against anybody. And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Curry passes to KD. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Yeah, the step back. Irving can't hit.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And finished off by KD.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you can still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Durant's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Irving against Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Kyrie Irving has a way of showing up big in the biggest moments. And, guys, that includes the All-Star game.
Yeah, his rookie year, he was the Rising Stars game MVP his rookie season, going 12 of 13 from the field. 2 years later, the All-Star MVP hitting 14 of 17. Man, he makes it look easy.
And the first one drops.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Embiid against Durant. Outside Curry. Back to KD. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Irving with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
Simmons with it. Outside Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Irving kicks to Harden. And there's the pass to James. Shot clock at 5. From 6 away. And he gets the jumper to drop.
James clearly one of the best offensive talents of all time in the NBA. A special scorer with what seems to be a limitless arsenal.
Goes back up. Durant, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Yeah, how about the touch there from Curry? Just keeping control even while getting knocked around.
Guys, Steph Curry, the first unanimous league MVP and a regular in the All-Star game.
And before him, I think it was the dunkers that captivated the fans' imagination. Curry started a shift towards long-distance shooting as the new top highlight.
Now James to the paint. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by James. Embiid's got his second basket of the game. Harden against Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. Stolen by Durant. KD draws the double. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That one's good from the corner.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Here is Harden following the basket by Giannis. Davis dishes to Harden. The shot, no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And here is Irving. He has 5. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control. Simmons can get up for blocks.
6 to shoot. And here's Harden for 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Leonard. Curry trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Kawhi Leonard, never the flashiest player, Greg, but there's no question he deserves a spot among the league's best.
A player who's in the mix for MVP when he's healthy, a two-way terror. The claw is as real as it gets.
Well, free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Leonard hits them both. Here's Irving. LeBron outside. In the corner, Harden. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And Harden's three-point accuracy is lethal. I mean, he gets his shot off with such ease and quickness.
From 6 away, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Giannis has got his third bucket of the night. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 3. Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. A floater. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stoned.
Whoa, what a finish!
My goodness.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know. I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, the 15th pick back in 2013.
Not even a lottery pick. Not many saw this coming. He's grown in size and skill. Now a chance to be the best in the world. He's every bit an all-star.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Curry way outside, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Got that one up quick. And it's a 10-point East All-Star lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
LeBron against Leonard. James in the post. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the East. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Durant. And it's George in for Kawhi Leonard. The West also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Joel Embiid. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anthony Davis. And Walker subbed in for James Harden. Simmons against Walker. Outside Curry. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Simmons. Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard, the pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. East grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Walker's shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the East All-Stars?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The first one falls. Mark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
I mean, I think Curry could shoot his free throws blindfolded and still make about 90%.
And Walker kicks to Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 5 men.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Westbrook. Curry on the wing. Releases. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Paul George with the steal. And Westbrook, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And Russell Westbrook in 2016 becoming the first back-to-back All-Star MVP since Bob Pettit back in 1959.
And his will to dominate doesn't take a break, even in this exhibition setting. If anything, he takes extra motivation to show who's king of the hill.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, Greg, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
And so he hits both. Lillard with it. He's got 5. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
That one goes in.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And Westbrook, here we go. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Jokic following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Walker in the post. He's covered by Westbrook.
Hey, when you look at Jokic, forget about calling him a good passing big man. He's a great passer, period.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Leading by 12. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Walker. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lillard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Damian Lillard, accustomed to being overlooked, that hasn't stopped him from being outspoken, asserting his all-star credentials.
And playing in an age of elite point guards, there's plenty of competition, but he's never shied away from the challenge.
And he knocks down the first one.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Oh, free throws good from Lillard. Now Westbrook. 6 points for him. Outside, George. Curry looking it over. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Lillard. 10 points for him. The three. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nice shot by Gobert.
And look at the big fella getting out and leading the break.
Yeah, doing some work in the open court. That's certainly a different aspect to his game, one that we haven't seen much of.
And here's Walker. Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's George. Here's Drummond. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the East All-Stars with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll return shortly. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
They've got Drummond. Russell Westbrook out there with Wall, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Gobert's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Lillard, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
And Wall. Here we go now. Over Lillard. Nice D from Lillard. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 16-point game. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Westbrook passes to Wall. Drummond trying to get himself free. No good with the triple. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Up and in on the layup. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Out to the wing. Griffin against George. Griffin dishes to Towns. Over Gobert. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The East All-Stars on offense. Here's Westbrook, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Blake Griffin. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And so here are the West All-Stars. Down by 15. And Lillard kicks to Jokic. Lillard outside. Back to Walker. At the elbow. Jokic passes it to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook with the block. Inside. Here's Wall. The shot comes out. Nice D from Lillard. From past the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
It's rebounded by Towns. And the West All-Stars have possession. A 12-point game. And Jokic slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's George. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by the West. Nobody near Lillard. And the 3 off target. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Lillard. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Walker with a clean look. Misses the 3. Walker's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And John Wall, first overall pick back in 2010. He's battled some injuries over his career. But when healthy, guys, he's been a franchise player.
Elite size and athleticism, a two-way talent. He's long felt overlooked as a star player. Nights like tonight give him some of that recognition he seeks.
First one falls for him.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Kevin Durant comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Leonard in for Paul George. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Davis comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. LeBron, he's checked in for Kemba Walker. And it's James Harden in for Lillard. And clearly Frank Vogel wants to talk it over. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Irving passes to Embiid. For three. And no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Double team on Westbrook. Durant kicks to Leonard. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
Irving against Westbrook. Outside, KD. Here's Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The West All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the East. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Trae Young comes in for John Wall. And it's Ben Simmons in for Russell Westbrook. And he's good on the second. Here are the East All-Stars. They lead by 14. Young against Irving. Right side, Kevin Durant over Davis. No good from Durant. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Harden. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Simmons against Harden. Simmons passes to Leonard. The kick out to Young. 4 on the shot clock. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. James in the post. Vucevic on him. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from James. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And it's Irving with the ball for the West All-Stars. And it's sent back by KD.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
No good that time. LeBron with some nice D. And the West All-Stars with possession, down by 12. Second chance shot. Here's Embiid, and Durant sends it back. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
Simmons gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Irving looking for an opening. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. And so Irving nails both of them. Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. Oh, Leonard in position. It's stolen by Davis. Irving with it, and Young picks him up defensively. That cuts the lead to single digits. 8 points for James Harden.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Leonard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Launches a 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Simmons passes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
LeBron with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Davis. Harden outside. Shoots over Vucevic. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Curry's checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for the West. And here are the East All-Stars now. They led by as many as 18 points. Curry passes to Leonard. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Trying to get open is Davis. And the rejection by Leonard.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
The West All-Stars have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First free throw is good.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
And both free throws good for James. Now Simmons. 8 points for him. Curry on the wing.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Davis. Bangs home the trifecta. Davis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Anthony Davis, the #1 pick in 2012, and he's right at home in the All-Star game setting.
And he dropped 52 points in that 2017 game. Naturally, he brought home that MVP award. Not a lot of defense played that night, but again, he did get 50+ in a regular season game as well. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Irving following the basket by Giannis. Basket counts.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And here are the East All-Stars now, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The 9-foot shot, and Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter. And the West All-Stars have possession. 8-point game. The pass to Ayton. He dishes it to James. Passes it to Davis. Plenty of space. Again, the West All-Stars.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Curry feeds it to Giannis. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Davis. And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Offensive rebound. He shoots again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the East. Paul George comes in for Simmons. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Damian Lillard's checked in for Harden. And it's Kemba Walker in for Irving. And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Curry passes to Gobert. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
First free throw is good.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. It's Gobert with the ball for the East All-Stars. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Antetokounmpo's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. James dishes to Lillard. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 18 points for Damian Lillard.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
The drive by Gobert. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. This is his second trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Jokic, he's checked in for the West. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Leonard,
Mercy, mercy me.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Now here's Walker. Not going to go that time. Curry with some nice D.
Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
That is all-star basketball at its best. The alley-oop run to perfection.
Here's Walker. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Man showing some terrific range. And now it's a 9-point East All-Star lead. Leonard with the steal. 2 on the clock. And stolen by James. And so it's the East All-Stars in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Well, a great game so far, guys, but it appeared to be the East All-Stars who were having the most fun out there. And they're sitting on a nice advantage heading into the second half. The West may buckle down and get a little more serious as they try to cut into that lead after halftime.
Well, you never know what you're going to get out of this game. There's a lot of talent on the West side, obviously great shooters, great scorers, but the East is putting a whooping on them. I think they came over here and took the belt off my slacks. Just a lot more physical, powerful athletes. They're showing what traditional Eastern Conference basketball is all about. Can I have my belt back?
Well, these guys come to the All-Star Weekend for the enjoyment of it. You know, but when the games start, it's really about showcasing your talents. And then there's a point in the game where everyone says, you know what? Pride kicks in. I got to win. And the competition comes out.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Harden. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Here's Simmons. After the made shot from Joel Embiid, Leonard no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Harden against Simmons. Outside Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep. Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. The 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the East All-Stars. Lillard the pass to Embiid. Lillard outside. The 3-pointer no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Harden, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. James Harden, one of the most feared scorers in league history. He gets buckets every way you can imagine.
And the beard, known for his fearlessness, attacking, contact, and working himself to the line. I like the restraint he's shown in the All-Star game, relying more on his long-range accuracy to fill up the scoring column.
Throw good, James Harden.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
Irving's checked in for Lillard. And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Simmons. He's got 8. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Harden inside the three-point line. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 12 points for James Harden.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Simmons, he kicks it to KD. Simmons passes to Durant. With the fadeaway. That one rolling around and rims out.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
James wide open. Again, the West All-Stars.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
There's the feed to Giannis. Tries again. Simmons passes to Giannis. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
They get it again, and Embiid gets it to go.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
And Simmons kicks to Antetokounmpo, and Curry has it in the corner. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And some changes here for the East. Drummond comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Towns is checked in, and it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing here by 8. Here's LeBron, and Durant sends it back. And they're on the break. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Here's Irving following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And it's sent back by Drummond. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And KD throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the made shot from KD.
And this is why you got to be in Harden's jersey. I mean, if you lay off of him for a second, he burns you with that quick shot.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 11. Pass to Curry. Pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Curry.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. And when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
And here is Irving. He's got 12. Over Westbrook. Irving can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The kick out to LeBron. Connects from three-point range. LeBron's got 15.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And Joel Embiid with another All-Star game to his credit. He's right at home in all this attention.
A star on social media, one of the game's most devoted trash talkers, and he certainly can make some highlights.
John Wall's checked in for Curry. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Simmons finds Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 8-point game. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Griffin. And that's now 17 points for James Harden. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Back to Westbrook. To the middle. Wall, no luck.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Drains the three-pointer. 14 points for him. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Westbrook double team to the paint. Wall passes to Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Kemba Walker is checked in for the West. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 5. The drive by LeBron. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Drummond. Count it. Drummond's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I like how John Wall bodied up the defender there.
Here's LeBron. He's got 17. Dishes it to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Now the pass to Wall. Towns with the steal. A shot by Harden, wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. To the inside. Westbrook dishes to Drummond. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for the East. Gobert, he's checked in for Durant. Paul George comes in for Simmons. Young is subbed in for John Wall. And West also making a switch. Jokic is checked in. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Floats it up for Jokic. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And George gets it to go. George has got his first points in this one.
tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
Now here's Walker. Goes up from the top of the key. Count that one. Timeout called, East All-Stars. Here's Young. No points in the game yet for him. Shoots over Walker. Young's shot is off. James against George. Changes up. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from LeBron.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Kept alive. Drummond. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Vucevic, he's checked in for the East. Lillard's checked in for the West. Young against Walker. Passes it to Jokic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Young. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gobert's got 8 points.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Walker against Young. Puts it up from 12. And it's the East with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
For 3, Westbrook. That shot, no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Over to the wing. Releases from 15. Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, it took a little time for Jokic to understand how to draw contact and get himself to the foul line, but he's figured it out now.
And Nikola Jokic, the 41st pick overall back in 2014. Not many expected him to be an all-star.
You don't slip that far without most every team in the league kind of missing the boat. This game, though, so unique. Not many who can dominate with their playmaking from the center position.
The first one falls.
Jokic is one of those new breed of positionless players. On any given night, he could lead the team in points, rebounds, or assists, or maybe all 3, triple-double like.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Young. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A tight game here in Charlotte. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. And Paul George, an all-star from his 3rd NBA season. He has been a fixture.
A true superstar. Make no mistake about it. Offensive highlights and defensive brilliance. PG is the real deal.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And George drops them both.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
Now here's James. 19 points in the game. Shots good by Walker.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's in there. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc his hand.
And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Walker against Westbrook. Here's Capella. He can't hit that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Westbrook. And yes, it's good. And it's a 4-point East All-Star lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Walker. He has 7. LeBron outside. There's 21 seconds left in the third. And the dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the East All-Stars. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Gobert is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Now, here is George. Leonard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here we go to take the lead. And the layup by Walker. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the West All-Stars?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Fast break, here we go. Three-pointer, Lillard. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the paint, it's stolen by Capella. Now here's James. Three-pointer, Lillard. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from George. And it's George finishing it off.
Solid poise from PG, Paul George. Excellent at converting despite getting hit on the drive.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Walker beyond the arc. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the West. Kyrie Irving comes in for Walker. Lillard with it. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Giannis throws it down.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Pass to James. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. George with the bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 10. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And some changes here for the East. Durant's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Ben Simmons in for George. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Leonard against LeBron. Irving kicks to LeBron. And nothing is falling for him right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. KD with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Curry against Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. That one is no good. And Kevin Durant has hoisted that All-Star MVP trophy.
One of the most effortless scorers you'll ever see. He's had some big games on the biggest stage.
James finds Irving. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
And Harden with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. KD with the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Irving against Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Back to Irving. East grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Inside. And Giannis throws it down.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Curry against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
How about that guy's a big-time answer? He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
Here's Leonard. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Durant. Good D by Harden. In the corner, it's James. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's. Durant against LeBron. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Antetokounmpo passes to Durant.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 15-point game. Leonard with the steal. There's the lob. And Antetokounmpo up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Irving following the basket by Giannis. Outside Irving. Looking to get it going. And he hits the jump shot.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Simmons looking around. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Goes back up. And Davis puts it in.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Embiid against KD. The pass to Curry. From the arc. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Irving. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron against Leonard. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Simmons. Irving kicks to James. 5 to shoot. Leonard with the steal.
And what a defensive show these guys are putting on.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Down by 15. Passes to James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend, Kevin. I mean, he puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
First one falls for him.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Harden against Simmons. Leonard dishes to Simmons over Harden and misses it off the right side of the rim. And the jam by Harden.
I've got a word for Harden. It's indefatigable. Say that real fast, which basically means he's tireless. Even when he's carrying the whole offense, he's got great energy and stamina.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's James. To the inside. Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
No good on the free throw.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Lillard's checked in for the West. Now here's James. Lets the three fly. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Simmons. Wide open look. Jump shot is good.
You know, Simmons has always had a creative offensive portfolio, and he's continuing to improve his jump shooting capabilities, which only enhances that.
Now here's LeBron. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. KD's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Basket good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now James puts up a three, and it's Davis missing. Here's Giannis. That shot off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. LeBron outside. Mark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally need to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available, and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That free throw, no good. A big group substitution here for the East. Drummond's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Rudy Gobert comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. John Wall's checked in for Steph Curry. And Trae Young subbed in for Simmons. The West also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Clint Capella comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Kemba Walker in for James Harden.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for James. And it's James Harden in for Damian Lillard. Now, here is Harden to stop the run. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Griffin. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Here's Walker, plenty of space. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
And here's Young. From deep three-point range, doesn't get it to drop for him. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.